Hello everyone. Hello, Tibana, Moni, Mwachera, Salam alaikum, Baoni, Mbote, Magadef, Salibonani, Bonjour, Moloeni. Hello again everyone. The theme of our cultural day is Afrofuturism, and the fellows decided on that theme for many reasons, and I've been tasked with explaining what Afrofuturism is. I don't know if I'll do a good job, but I'll try. I'd like to just borrow from one of the greatest contemporary African literature writers of our time, Ms. Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie from Nigeria. She talked about the danger of a single-sided story. And to quote her words, she said, "The single story creates stereotypes, and the problem with stereotypes is not that they are untrue, but they are incomplete." And we find that we live in a world where the media is so powerful. And the media is responsible for telling the people's stories, for telling the people's experiences, and for telling the people's context. Unfortunately, sometimes the media does not tell the story the way it's supposed to be. And for Africa, we have been at the receiving end of that, the contorted storytelling by the media of the world. The media focuses mostly on our challenges. They focus mostly on the war, the conflicts that we have. They focus on the poverty, and they will always show that skinny little child with a fly buzzing around her sores. That's what they show you, right, guys? They also show, they talk about the corrupt leaders that we have, and they talk about the many diseases that we have. The world will erupt into a chaotic mess about Ebola. You say, "Hello, my name is Lorato, I'm from Botswana." "Where is Botswana, Africa?" "Oh, you have Ebola," and people start running away. The media tells that story, and we're not saying that we don't have those challenges. We do. We do. But we are saying the story is incomplete. When they demonize and bastardize our culture and our cultural practices, talking about like the practices of child marriage and female genital mutilation, of course we have some cases where they stand, but they also forget to tell you that our culture, the backbone of our culture is Ubuntu or Boto, which is humanity, oneness. I am because you are. I recognize you as a human being regardless of your sex, your class, your gender, the color of your skin. We are one. We are the same person. They don't tell you about those stories. When they tell you about tyranny in Africa and dictatorship, which we're not saying does not exist, it does exist, but they forget to tell you about the many other African leaders that we have. Well, Nelson Mandela is one example that is always used, but they don't tell you about the people from our history, like Queen Nefertiti, Cleopatra. Then talk about Kwame Nkrumah, Haile Selassie, Cesare Khama, your Thomas Sankara, Robert Sobukwe, Steve Biko, Machel. They don't talk about them. They only talk about the dictators. When they talk about our poverty, which yes, we have poverty, we have an unequal distribution of wealth, but they don't tell you about the resources that we have, our rich countries. They don't talk about the oil, the diamonds, the gold, the copper. What else do we have in Africa? Cocoa. So many resources that, yes ma'am?
Fabulous people.
We, of course. And the greatest resource being us, the fabulous people. We are fabulous. We are so fabulous. So this Afrofuturism is a conscious reshaping the story. It's a conscious interrogation of the narratives that are spun around when talking about Africa. It's about moving to the future and realizing that we actually have the resources in Africa, the resources being the people, the young leaders that are here today, in redirecting that African stories. We want to tell you how Africa is the fastest growing economy in the world, and we know that our seat is guaranteed in the future of the power economic houses of the world. We know for sure because of the young people who are sitting here, the young people who are doing amazing work in their home countries. We want to remind you through this cultural day about our culture of dance and song. We sing when we're happy, we sing when we're sad. You go to our funerals, people will be singing and dancing. You go to our wedding, it's the same thing. We use singing and dancing to express our emotions. We also want to remind you about our literature, powerful African literature, from our Bessie Hayes and Chinua Achebe's, our Kopano Mata, Chimamanda Ngozi, Zex Mdawo, Lesoyinka, Ngugi wa Thiong'o. The beautiful African literature that talks about the Africa that we know. Thank you so much. That is the basic concept of Afrofuturism, envisioning the Africa that we know we live in. And I'd like to emphasize this. We recognize the challenges that we have, but we are saying the story is incomplete. And we hope to give you the other side of the story through this. Can I please get a round of applause? To just continue the conversation, first up I'd like to call Mr. Chansi to come up stage here and share with us a piece on who we are as Africans.
My name is Chansi from Malawi. I'll present a poem. It's titled My Africa, Unite to Rewrite Her Story. Africa, the land of great ancient myths, with culture diversified but united mythos, traced to bear the ancestry of man, with the found evidence of modern humans. Africa, like a row of dynasty, bestrides the equator and encircles diverse and ending climate sector, stretching in awe-inspiring from the north temperate zone, exuding the composite satellite imagery of the southern pole. Africa, a resource-rich and second largest continent, with abundant natural resources that makes it pertinent to the international community, especially the West, such that they always want her to be their conquest. Africa, they much talk about her in the global arena, but always present a mirror image of her aura. They envy her diamonds, gold, coal, cocoa, and crude oil, that they glow while she mangles herself in turmoil. Africa, whose stories are always told in a horrible manner, and images portrayed like all she holds is poverty and hunger. But we know Africa is fascinating, invigorating, and amazing, with her azure clouds and vivid green lands that are unending. Africa, embossed in all moist granites and magnificent mountains, with swirling, long-lasting waterfalls simulating her fountains, and inter alia scenic view of hills and crystal beaches that marvels as tourists and geologists see her as a peach. Africa, marred in kleptomania that has left her in wanton hardship, and her people glued to delusions that worship their craftsmanship, such that they often let her down by being unable to see the aura of mystery in her versatile resources given by nature for free. Africa, still muddling through despite the variegated challenges she faces, needs her people to be well articulated and embraced with a game face. The clarion call that the time is long overdue to unite to rewrite her stories. For only Africans can tell better the untold stories about Africa's histories. Africa, I look at the east, west, north, central, and south. I hear and see the youth strutting and yelling for change in loud shouts, for they are tired of bad governments, rebels, militants, genocide, and warring. For their future is not of hatred. Food crisis, diseases, but devoid of suffering. Thank you.
Next up, I'd like to call the beautiful Ama from Chad. She's sharing a poem here with us. Ama, are you ready?
Mama Africa, Algeria, Nigeria, Ghana, Chad. Mama Africa, Senegal, Zimbabwe, Tunisia, South Africa. Mama Africa, Botswana, Mauritania, Somalia, Ethiopia. The land of enormous mineral wealth, I salute thee. I adore thee even in poor health. So many countries I have not yet spelled. Have people ready and steady to flee before they melt. Mama Africa, you walk with a suicidal long robe as your people lose all hope. Rather than cooking up a brand of prosperity, you, the land of recognized poverty, have mistakenly invented a brand of austerity. The masses are slowly dying, while only a few are high flying. Mama Africa, we talk about your diamond rushes. We speak of number of human losses. We hide our faces in internal silent boxes, while people struggle and fight in oil brushes. And external parties hide their delightful blushes. Mama Africa, how can a land of abundant resources and rich culture that the world with marvel continuously captures allow wealth to be taken from you before it matures? Why not divert this taker to sign a letter departure? Mama Africa, listen to your children's voices. Listen to the people's noises. They are crying to be heard. They are crying to be fair. They are crying for proper education. They are crying as a single nation. They are crying for an end to corruption. They are crying for an end to self-destruction. They are crying for delinquent protection. Mama Africa, how many crying tears will it take to be How many crying tears will it take by calculation? How many dying years will it take to deliver salvation? Mama Africa, along with your weakness, I salute thee. Along with your madness, I still love thee. Along with your greatness, I adore thee. Thank you very much.
Next up, I'd like to call Mr. Kunle to come and share with us something he wrote. Kunle, are you ready?
You can increase it. day I wept for my brothers, my sisters. I was bewildered like sunflowers. I saw them withered. Mothers murdered. Fathers fathered. Slavery, a journey of death. A journey on earth. Children helpless with gaze so hopeless. They died in dark sickness, silenced by darkness. On this plantation there were slaves, slaves caged in the caves. Humanity was seated, equality lifted, transported from coast to coast. In large ships they met their host. Fathers, mothers, sisters, brothers, shipped from borders to borders. Thousands like sea crabs, slave masters greedy to grab. They were reduced to animals. This act was not minimal. Day by day, they were in danger, endangered, hungered. They died on this plantation, died without petition. This day I wept with emotion unkept. The day I wept, a reflection of new generation, a new seed with a new breed, equality in humanity, love without discrimination, life without limitation, unity in diversity. We are brothers across borders. Together we stand and fight for our land. The future of Africa in our hands. The future of Africa in our hands. The world is yours. The world in us. African leaders, arise! It's sunrise. Weeping may last for a night, but joy is seen in your light. Arise! Shine! Arise! Shine! The world is yours. The world is yours. your place. Fill your space. You are loaded. You are needed. African leaders, arise.
Next up, we have our own funny man, Mr. Chunga, who will come in here.
This is the last time I'll accept you to tell me Mr. Bobo Street. I'm not Mr. Bobo Street. How can you call me Bobo Street? Am I Mr. Bobo? Am I not supposed to love me that Bobo? Huh? I'm asking you. Don't do this again. Huh? Take a look. And what are you laughing? See you. Let us do some competition of laughing. Take a look at me. You are laughing. Are you mad? Look at me again. Let's laugh now. And me again, you are laughing. Take a look at me. Can we do this? Kenny, are you there? Can you laugh? Look at me. She's laughing. Wow. Has anyone seen Alan? No. Alan, where are you? Huh? You know we are supposed to do a comedy here. See now people are here and you are no longer to be seen. African time. Don't worry. He's going to come. We'll do a comedy here. I'll teach this man a lesson. And you'll kill him. Do you think I'm happy? Do you think I'm happy? You? Hey. Do you think I'm happy? Hey. You think I'm happy? What did we agree?
No, Chuck, I'm only 15 minutes late.
What did we agree between you and I?
I know, but, I have to, I have my
Can you see on the program now, this is our time to do the comedy, the people are here.
No, listen, don't listen, Chunga, listen, don't worry.
What are you saying?
What I'm saying, let us pretend like we're doing a comedy.
We didn't practice. What are we going to give to these people?
No,
Did we practice?
listen, people always laugh when something is not prepared.
So what can we do?
No, listen, I'm going to pretend to be a doctor. Okay?
You'll be a doctor?
And then you're going to be my patient.
Can we do it? We can do that. Let's try doing it. Okay, I'll see you in the hospital. Wow. I'll be the patient is going to be my doctor. What should I suffer from? I need to think of what to suffer from. Yeah. I need to pee at the same time. I don't think I'll make it to the hospital. Doctor!
Wait. I heard you the first time. Have a seat. No.
Doctor, help me.
Come.
Slowly. Okay. Slowly. Okay. Slowly. Doctor, my stomach.
It's okay. It's okay. Now?
Increase the SC, please. Increase the SC, doctor. Doctor. I think I'm going to die.
What happened?
Doctor, my stomach.
Your
I
stomach?
can see the sound of bombs, missiles, guns, rockets, M16, AK-42 inside my stomach.
When did it happen? When did it start?
3 days ago. 3 days.
It's
It's paining, doctor. Even my brain here, inside my head, it's paining.
Really?
It's paining.
I can hear it. I can hear it. Now, have you drank anything this past 3 days?
I drank water from the tap.
From the tap?
Yes,
Did you read the sign?
Which sign, doctor?
You did not read the sign which they say you should not drink the tap water?
There was a sign at Tulane University that we should not drink the tap
Yes,
water.
there was a sign.
I've been drinking tap water throughout the day.
system.
Are you getting the disease I'm suffering from?
Yes, I'm checking.
Okay. So there was a sign at Tulane University that I should not drink the water. Oh my God. Oh.
Oh my.
Huh?
Oh my. No, have a seat. Oh my.
You are scaring me.
Yes,
What?
for the first time I'm scared.
What is this?
Yes, it's my profession.
Is this something else?
No! You've been affected with New Orleans, Tulane and Mandela virus.
New Orleans, Tulane and Mandela virus.
Yes!
What kind of infection is that
Now, listen. No, that's not the bad part.
So that is why they say we should not drink the water.
Yes, because the bad part is it's going to cut your intestine.
Oh!
No, come.
But you know what? I have an insurance from IREX. Can I use it?
No, IREX insurance won't work here, my dear.
You want it?
It won't work. Listen, I told you we have computerized system. Just wait there.
Look for my treatment. You need to call your public section. Call the doctors at Tulane. Tell them about this. Oh my God. You Orleans, Tulane and Mandela virus. I hope I'll go to the summit too.
Why did they give me this job?
Doctor, what are you preparing?
An injection.
As big as that?
Yes.
Why as big as that?
You wait.
What? Doctor. Why are you preparing big injection?
So that we can cure New Orleans, Tulane and Mandela virus.
Are you guys having a good time? Yeah. Can we please give them a round? Next up, I would like to call Caesar and Plot.
Affectionately known as Mama Caesar. Say it all. Mama Caesar.
Mama Caesar.
First stop.
Kuna wale walishabarikiwa na Mungu, wale walishapenda zaidi yule Show me the way, show me every possibility. Others can plenty, others no opportunity. Show me the way how to live out a calamity. Show me the way how to live better, to live better. Nipate maisha mazuri, watoto wasome vizuri, wapate chakula nzuri. Nipate maisha mazuri, watoto wasome vizuri, wapate chakula nzuri. Kama Kaguta, Kikwete, Kenyatta, Kabila, Kagame, wale kuna wale walishabarikiwa na Mungu, wale walishapenda zaidi yule wale wanala nini, wale walikupa nini, wote tunasoma dini, tajiri na masikini. Tell me the way how you maintain your ability. You're lucky to have plenty, others in insanity. Tell me the way how to uplift my community. Tell me the way how to live better, live better. Nipate maisha mazuri, watoto wasome vizuri, wapate chakula nzuri. Nipate maisha mazuri, watoto wasome vizuri, wapate chakula nzuri. Sese kosa mbuto sabimbi salva kirisudiri wali nayanza gopa sibidibo mulamu bapuka basigido wale imebya byolima munange toteka mukambiro wale kanga mbuta matobanga na munimiro wale kamupiti na munange byona zilo wale show me the way, show me Show me the way how to live without calamity. Show me the way how to live better, to live greater. Afrika yetu, tusaidie wetu. Watu niyo watu, na sisi ni watu. Rachisi bandeno betu, kufuo omuleletu. Wange omuleletu, wida bantu bange. Kunono omuleletu, chogerani na betu. They want the detu.
Thank you very much. Directed and produced by yours truly. By the way, the song Wale Wale talks a lot about possibilities. It's saying, show me the way, show me every possibility, show me how to build our communities, show me how to overcome our differences. It's a really positive song.
Hello, I'm Arlen from Tanzania. Just a small video I want to play of the wildlife in Tanzania. And then I'd like to show you the work which I do back in Tanzania. It's a small documentary. Well, it's okay, keep it playing. So the video itself is in Swahili, but you can just read on the subtitle, which are in English. I'm sure you'll be able to. TLF ni Tanzania Young Leaders Empowering Vijana, na madhumuni ya asasi hii ya vijana ni kutoa mafunzo kwa vijana ama empowerment. Kwa hiyo kuna mafunzo mbalimbali ambayo vijana wanaweza kupata ndani ya TLF, kama mambo ya uongozi, mambo ya ujasiriamali, mambo ya kujitambua na mambo mengi sana ambayo yanamgusa kijana.
TLF imeanza mwaka 2013. Siku ya kwanza kabisa mwenyekiti ametupigia simu, tumeenda kukutana kwa Sheri pale. Tunapigiana simu, watu wamelala. Jumamosi nakumbuka ilikuwa. Mwenyekiti akatuita pale, akatueleza kwamba kuna idea ambayo ameipata kuanzisha hii kitu NGO ambayo itakuwa inasaidia vijana, inahusu vijana. Kiukweli kila mtu alikubali, yani kila mtu alipendezewa nayo, na tukaanza harakati za kuisajili.
Mimi nikangana free ya kuna enjoy.
Okay, guys, tuende ndani. Guys, tuende ndani. Let's go, guys.
Jinsi tunavyodeal na vijana sisi kama TLF. Kwanza, mweka kijana chini, tunampa semina jinsi ya kujitambua, kuelewa jamii inayomzunguka na jinsi ya kujijengea malengo yeye kama kijana ili aweze kujiendesha katika yeye mwenyewe na maisha yake na jamii inayomzunguka kwa ujumla.
Kutunza muda. Sasa hivi nimeweza kufanya mambo yangu muhimu kwa siku nzima bila kupoteza muda.
Bado vijana wengi mpaka sasa hawajajua umuhimu wa asasi za kijamii kama hizi kwa sababu ya kutojitambua.
Pia nimejifunza kuwa kiongozi kwa jamii nzima na kwa familia yangu kiujumla.
That's somebody who is creative. That's somebody who's reliable. That's somebody who shows compassion. That's somebody who could touch your life in a meaningful way. Okay? That's somebody who taught you something important.
Alright, so next up is Max Maget. A big round of applause for Max Maget.
Thank you. This was a video of Doudou Ndiaye Bros, a well-renowned Senegalese drummer. He belongs to a group of people we call Griot, and I'm going to tell you a personal story about how a lady from this group of people, from this caste, actually a division of the Senegalese society, changed my perspective of the world, changed who I am, and how she taught me how to redefine myself in a Senegalese society. So this is the story of how I received what I consider to be the most beautiful gift of my life. I am from Senegal, and the first thing people ask you when they meet you is, which ethnicity are you from? And I have to struggle with that question because I was a city boy. I grew up in Dakar, the capital city, in a mixed family with different origins. And before I got the story of my family, I could not answer that question. It was a storm in my mind. When I was asked that question, I would struggle. Where are you from? People would expect only one answer. Either you would be Serer, Jola, Tukulur, or anything, but you can't be everything. And I had to struggle with that. And I considered myself being everything. So that woman was 50, in her 50s, very old. And she told me 75 years story of my lineage, of my family, from Egypt to Mauritania, Guinea. She told me how my ancestors traveled and met in Dakar to be the family that we are today. So once she gave me that, I considered it a gift because she liberated me from that burden I used to carry, because I didn't know how to answer that question. So now my answer to people who ask me, where are you from, is I'm from Mauritania, I'm from Egypt, I'm from Guinea, I live in Senegal, so I am everything, and I'm proud to be everything.
Next up is our beautiful, beautiful Kenyan princess.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Margaret Nasim Jahangir. I'm from Kenya, and I love my country. And it's a country that gave birth to your current president. Thank you. And this is the reason why I say I love my country. Apart from everything that we undergo as Africa, as we say, the story is incomplete without the good part and the bad part. But today I chose to show the good part, not the ugly part. And I think every one of you at the end of this, you want to visit Kenya. Thank you. Thank you very much. Don't you love Kenya? It's so beautiful. Thank you.
Give it up for Blood Matter!
video.
Most 99.9% of the information you get about Africa is wrong. Because most 99.9% of the information you get about Africa is wrong.
Thank you so much for taking time to watch the video. I won't say much. I believe that dance is a powerful tool that can be used to communicate beyond words. And I believe that if dance moves, Africa moves, and this is the direction that we're taking in Africa. This is just a snippet of the work that I'm doing back home with young people in schools and communities where we're imparting and engaging with them, providing like different life skills using different multimedia, different arts related to programming, because this is what the young people love to do. They love to dance, and Africa dances whenever people gather for one reason or the other. Thank you so much for the time.
Miss Hannah Bekele, Miss France.
Thank you very much all. My name is Hannah. I'm from Ethiopia. I would like to invite you to see the video and the PowerPoint, which shows the very different and very amazing tourist areas of Ethiopia, and I think you will enjoy it. Okay, these are the 10 on the PowerPoint that you are seeing. There are 10 tourist areas which are registered by UNESCO. UNESCO means the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. So these are the heritage that are worldwide registered. So they are very interesting and found in every part of Ethiopia, in the north, south, southwest, and other part of Ethiopia. So the most known Ethiopian Roken church, which is carved by hand and made with the King Lalibela, as you have seen from the picture. So I think you will be interested and to come to Ethiopia and see, visit the lovely and well, what can I say, friendly people. So we all invite you to come to Ethiopia and visit us. So that's it, and so let you see, and if you have any question about the PowerPoint and the video, you are welcome to ask me and have contact to Ethiopia.
Up next, we have another storytelling session. I have Lam, aka the Honorable One, the Minister, Mr. President. You'll see his walk, the spring in his walk, that indeed he's used to the corridors of power. Lam has 13 years experience as founder and chairman of South Sudan Artists Association. and is the current outgoing president of South Sudan National Youth Union. As general manager of Boss Entertainment Center, he has worked as volunteer with many civil societies and advocacy groups in adjusting country rules of governance, with particular experience in development projects. Did I mention that he's Mr. Minister? Say. Lam, I'm giving you 5 minutes.
Thank you. My name is Lam Tungwar. The job I read out are part of my foundation and private job that I do to help the community. At the moment, I'm working as a civil servant, the Minister of Youth, Culture, and Sport in my country. And I do a lot to empower the youth and, you know, discover their potential so that they can be able to be more objective and, you know, achieve, you know, their future in a better way. This picture you have seen over here, this is the part I need to tell you just in maybe a span of 3 minutes. You have heard of Lost Boys of South Sudan. I don't know if most of you have heard of that. Most of them have been resettled to the United States of America. They are in almost every state. Some have been adopted because we had a long civil war that began in 1983, and it goes up to 2005. So most of us who are very young, who departed with our parents in an early age, you know, lost the track of our parents for almost 15 years, and we don't know if they are alive or, you know, passed on. So we have to be called Lost Boy at some point because of that reason. And this is a part of the documentary we have, you know, we did as a group because I'm a part of those Lost Boys. However, you know, my parents, some of them are alive right now, and even most of those colleagues of mine, their parents also are alive. Only that the war took too long and we are separated with our parents, like myself. Right now I'm 30 years old. I was born in '84 and I departed with my parents in 1989. That is at that age, and I met my father in 2003. That is really long. So between that, you know, between '89 and 2003, I've gone through a lot. And you know, being a child soldier, you know, being at that age in the army, serving for 4 years in the army, you know, having witnessed people who have passed and who have been killed in the battlefield, and, you know, and walking for 30 days, you know, to the near, you know, to the border town of Kenya from South Sudan, you know, that is like a total trauma. You know, I remember 6 of us when we were walking. The older one was 13 years old. The rest are between 11, and I was 12 by then. That is 1993. So, you know, having seen my own colleague who are holding their guns, and, you know, when we are crossing the river, you know, the gun, the weight of the gun and a small person is not the same. So literally they get dragged down by the gun, and because it is a rule of the army that you have to, you know, the priority, the gun, to be, you know, you have to be with it at all times. You have to, in fact, gun is better than yourself even. And because of that, they had to tie it around you, and when we are crossing the rivers, most of my friends and colleagues did not make it to the other side of the riverbank because they cannot swim it up, and the gun turned up to swim them down beneath the water, and most of them never make it. So this is just what I tell you as a part of my past, but, you know, those are the more realistic motivation that I have today, that I'm working hard toward to achieve, you know, and to see a world where we should not have children who are in a certain situation like the way I was, because being in the army at the age of 6 is not easy, and you know, that is applying into United States, where you have also young teenagers who are facing a lot right now. Some end up in jails and at the early age. This is the same trauma that we had through, and we have gone through it, and I just want to see a world which everybody could, you know, take care of the small one and show them the right direction in the right time, so that they can be better people. Sometimes it turned out to be a success to some of us, but sometimes it turned out to be the worst nightmare, because some of my own colleagues right now are in trauma and they can't get it out of their mind. It is difficult. They don't even know what to do next and how to go. They forget about their parents, even if they are alive or dead, they don't know about it, just because of how they have gone through a tough time. Otherwise, my being in US has been a success, And I appreciate all the hospitality with all my guys. We have been together in Yali and the Tulane. I appreciate that one. Thank you so much for your time and thank you for coming.
Up next to tell us his story, we have Cedric.
Thank you, Lorato, from Botswana. Hello. My name is. Hello. I can feel you now. I'm Cedric from Central African Republic. Yeah, a country known by war. But I'm here today to talk to you about one side of my country that you maybe probably not know. Yeah, this country is a nice, beautiful country located in the middle of Africa. That's why it's called Central African Republic. Yeah, the country has a population of 4.7 million. And we keep having war for almost 20 years now. But you know, people are standing up. They are trying now to know what really lead them into those wars. And currently, as I am talking to you, there is, I can say, a piece of peace, because there is a UN forces there, and all community are trying to come together and to overcome the challenge. So you can see some pictures of a nice history that this country has. This is the current lady, woman leading the country. Her name is Samba Panza Catherine. Yeah, this is the map of my country. We are surrounded by some of African countries, Congo, Chad, Cameroon, and others. Coming back to the history, we had a late emperor in the Africa. So we were led by a man called Bukasa Premier. He was the emperor of our country. Yeah. So this is one of beautiful buildings there. This is for tourism, you know, hotel, for those who want to come because there is a nice place. This man is from my country. His name is Romain Sato. You know, in our country we like basketball. So he's in NBA. He used to play in Spurs. Yeah, and we have diamond, a lot of resources. It's really a rich country. It's just because of war going on that is, you know, mess up things. But I can guarantee you, people are up, standing up. People are fighting those who want to divide us. And I can guarantee you, in few time going, things is going to be better because we are committed and we are working on it. Thank you so much.
Can you please give a round of applause to Ms. Marsha?
Hi everybody. Thank you, Olato. I'm Mashar Shahaddin. I'm from Sudan. I'm working with the UN, United Nations, AU, African hybrid operation in Darfur. All of you, you know that we have war, conflict, and we are still struggling with peace. For sure, we are going to make it. And I just want to tell you something about Sudan. What I'm going to start to tell you. Really, there is many beautiful things in my society there, Sudan, but I will just tell you about something. Family. The family in my country is really, we have special values for family. Like you can find in one family more than 3 generations. My grandfather's generation, my father, and my generation, 2 in one house. We call it the big house for the family. We are living there, collaborate, help each other, and
Like me now, in my home, I'm responsible from my grandmother. She's with me there. And my father, she's sitting now with my children, take care of them, and just telling me that don't worry, study, take your time, be relaxed, I'm here with your children, take care of them. Receiving everyday calls from my neighbor there and sent me pictures of my children through WhatsApp telling me this is your children, they are happy. Please Mashair, we are with them here visiting them. And really it is very beautiful what I have experienced it in my society, my country, about this family. And even I can, through all challenges that we have it there in my society, war and conflict and everything, but I think it's like, for me, I have a base, I can go back and really start my changing and everything through these values, families, collaborations. And because even while I'm doing this, or all my people are doing this, it's like our basic responsibility. We feel it like that. It's not like something that I'm forced to do it, or you have to worry about, it's like, I don't know, but it's really. So this is about one value in my country. I just wanted really to share it with you. Thank you.
Yeah. Now time for another exciting part. So up next, the fashion show will just give you a glimpse into how different the African fashion is.
Show me the way, show me every possibility. Others can plenty, others no opportunity. Show me the way how to live out a calamity. Show me the way how to live better, to live better. Nipate maisha mazuri, watoto wasome vizuri, wapate chakula nzuri. Nipate maisha mazuri, watoto wasome vizuri, wapate chakula nzuri. Kabuta Kikwete Kenyatta Kabila Kagame wale wale. Wale wale. Kuna wale wale walishabarikiwa na Mungu wale. Wale wale. Wale wale walishapenda zaidi yule yule. Wale wale. Wale wale lelele. Wale lelele. Wale wale lelele. Wale wanala nini? Wale walikupa nini? Wote tunasoma dini, tajiri na masikini. Tell me the way how you maintain your ability. You're lucky to have plenty, others in insanity. Tell me the way how to uplift my community. Tell me the way how to live better, live better. Nipate maisha mazuri, watoto wasome vizuri, wapate chakula nzuri. Nipate maisha mazuri, watoto wasome vizuri, wapate chakula nzuri. Sese kosa mbuto sa bebe salva ki isudiri wali. Nayanza go pari, sibidibo, ulamu bakuka basikido. Wale wale, imega dori mamunanga toteka mukabiro. Wale wale, kanga mbuta mato banga na munimiro. Wale wale, kamupete na munanga biona silo. Wale wale, show me the way, show me every possibility.